Did you know about 4 million ebooks are written every year? And of these 4 million ebooks, 95% will never sell more than 250 copies? That's a reality, but that doesn't have to be your reality. In this video, I'm going to share with you some truths that no one is going to tell you because they're either trying to sell you their ebook or they're trying to sell you their course. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I am going to tell you the truth. I've been writing print books and ebooks since 2013, and these are some lessons that I learned the hard way because no one wanted to tell me. Now let's get into it. There's this movie named Field of Dreams, and it stars Kevin Costner and James Earl Jones. And Kevin Costner is a farmer who wants to build a baseball field in the middle of his cornfield because he believes it's going to attract some ghosts of old baseball legends. Now, of course, people think he's crazy, and on some level, he kind of thinks he's crazy too. And he's really not sure if it's something he wants to do or even can do. So in the movie, James Earl Jones, a friend of his, another character in the movie, has a famous line, and he tells Kevin Costner, he says, "If you build it, they will come." Now that was great for a movie, but it doesn't work like that in the real world. In 2013, I published my first book on Amazon, and for about 6 months, I was stuck in that 95% that wasn't selling anything because I had fallen into the write it and they will come trap. It's a trap that most beginners fall into as well. And it's because beginners believe that writing the ebook is the hard part. So after they're done, they think, okay, everything else is just going to happen. The reality is readers readers aren't just going to find your ebook. They have to be led to your ebook. Amazon alone has millions of ebooks. So just uploading yours doesn't mean it's going to stand out. Without readers already interested in your topic, or without people that already know you have something to offer them, your ebook is just going to get lost in all the internet noise. Readers don't wake up searching for your title. They're searching for a solution to their problem. So your ebook has to be written around a clear and urgent problem that you can solve, and that's what's going to attract attention. Even if you have a great ebook, no visibility means it's not going to make sales. But you can have a modest or an average ebook, but if you get it in front of the right people, it's going to be a hit. Writing is just step one. You have to promote your ebook. You have to have an audience. You have to put time into building your audience. Now, it doesn't have to be the biggest audience, but you still need an audience of people that are interested in what you have to offer them. And you have to position your ebook. If you do these three things, then you're putting yourself in the best position to make your ebook profitable. Think of publishing your ebook like planting a seed. You still have to water it. You still have to give it sunlight. You still have to fertilize it and cultivate it for it to grow. Writing your ebook is the easy part. Making sure the right people know that it exists, that's where the work is. Now, this next truth about ebooks that no one is going to tell you is based on something that you were taught to believe since you were a child. Most people think ebooks and print books are the same, and that way of thinking is a huge mistake. They're very similar, of course, because they're books, but ebooks and print books have two different goals. They have two different expectations attached to each one of them. You see, when you sit down to write your ebook, you're probably thinking that I need to make sure that I have a certain number of pages in my book. And that kind of belief comes from the publishing industry, where they know it's a marketing ploy. It's a marketing tool that they know that the marketplace has, or people have the idea that more pages equal more value. So when the publishing company offers a book contract to an author, they stipulate that book, whatever book that's being written, has to have a certain number of pages attached to it. And it's usually somewhere around a minimum of about 150 pages and up. So that's kind of a belief that you've been led to believe your entire life. When you look at most books that are being sold on Amazon or in bookstores, nonfiction books I'm speaking of specifically, those books are typically over 125, 30, 40, 50 pages. So that's all you've been seeing in the marketplace. So that's naturally how you've been led to believe, and that's what you're thinking. Your ebooks don't have to have a certain page count. All they need to do is get the solution to your problem across to your reader in as few pages as possible. People buy ebooks to save time, not waste it. So if you have a 30-page book to solve a problem, that's going to be much more valuable and much more well received than any 300-page book that just drags on and on and on. Think about it. Most books that you've read that are long, halfway through the book, you probably realize that a lot of stuff is being repeated and you start to lose interest in it. And in a lot of cases, I know for me, a lot of books that I start reading, I don't even finish because they become boring. I get disinterested, and I understand that in the first 3 or 4 chapters, I got the point of what the author was trying to make. It's transformation, not page count, that drives the perceived value to your reader, to your buyer. Readers don't want to study. They want to fix their problem, and they want it fixed now. So your ebook, think of your ebook like a tool, like a screwdriver or a hammer. It's designed to do a specific thing, and that's what people want. The more readers that finish your ebook, the more that they trust you. When people completely read your ebook, those turn out to be success stories, and success stories drive repeat sales, they drive word of mouth sales, and they put you in a position to have a product that's going to sell long term and can put you on the path to financial freedom. An ebook isn't about how long you can talk. It's about how fast you can solve a problem for your reader. Writing your own ebook is a way you can solve money problems and put yourself on a path to financial freedom. So if you're ready to write a 6-figure ebook with stuff you already know like the back of your hand, click on the link in the description below. And before you know it, you'll have huge numbers, good news, and 5-star reviews like what you see on your screen right now. Okay, here's one other truth about ebooks that no one is going to tell you. You believe, or you've been taught to believe, that your ebook has to be of the highest quality for it to sell. I know because I have spent years writing ebooks and print books and having to rewrite them because I believe that they weren't the highest quality. They didn't meet industry standards. The biggest reason ebooks don't sell isn't because of bad writing or because it has a poor cover. It's because no one knows your ebook exists. Remember, you can't sell a secret. With over 4 million ebooks written every year, your book just won't magically get discovered. It's going to have to be marketed. Marketing is a bridge that connects you with your reader, and it brings you both together with the solution that you have to their problem. The combination of quality plus visibility is what equals sales. I know you're probably thinking, like I thought for years, that marketing is some kind of sleazy, slimy sales tactic. And when you think about marketing, you're thinking about a used car salesman or somebody trying to sell you something that you do not want. But marketing is not hype. It's not manipulation. Marketing is basically you getting in front of your reader, of your buyer, and sharing with them that, hey, I have a solution to your problem. I've gone through what you've been through, and I know how I can help you. A lot of times we write ebooks and we're thinking about a manuscript. We're thinking about our outline. We're thinking about our chapter count, our page count. You don't have to think about manuscript. Think about movement. How are you going to move your ebook, your product, once it's finished? Because it's going to be finished at some point. Think of your ebook as your product, but marketing is what builds your community. It's what brings your reader, your buyer into your ecosystem. And when you have that marketing, I know it's something you probably don't want to do, but it's integral, it's critical. Without marketing, you cannot have sales. Marketing is what creates your referral sales, your word of mouth sales. It gives you authority in your space. It's what creates another level of trust between you and your reader, your buyer. Even the best kept secret in the world is still a secret. Marketing is what turns your good ebook into a business. Now you know some truths about ebooks that no one would tell you. Take what I've shared with you and apply it, and you'll get positive results as well. Now, if you're ready to write your own 6-figure ebook, just click on the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.